I don't know how like girls can have full hair and do makeup. Like I'm either one or the other. My hair's gonna look really pretty and shiny, or my makeup's gonna look really pretty and shiny. One of the two. There's no in between. Ho-Ho's gave me a pimple. I know it was the hose. I cleaned my brushes this weekend. And I watched conspiracy theories. I'm always watching conspiracy theories. If I'm not watching makeup videos, I'm watching conspiracy theories or something of the sort. This is just, I don't know, this is just one of my favorite. Oh my gosh, I forgot to prime. Guys, I forgot to prime. It's too late now. But I will regret this later when my pores are not happy with me because they're looking large and in charge. Really want to work with the Alamar palette today. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it a lot. Yes, not doing the primer and that. I can already see where my nose is gonna be a little bit drier than usual. Just grab my Age Rewind. This is the Age Rewind, and this is in the light pale. Just gonna put this under my eyes and around my nose today. I am trying out a new foundation, so we'll see how that goes. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. I'm going to grab my deluxe crease brush here. And I'm just going to blend in everywhere I put my concealer. Oh my gosh, I can tell such a big difference when I don't moisturize or prime. And people think that doing the moisturizing and the priming and this and that, it's just an extra step, extra money for stuff, trying to get you to buy stuff. But I see a huge difference in my makeup when I prime and moisturize, because I used to never prime and moisturize. I thought, what's the big deal? But there really is a really big difference whenever you prime and moisturize. L'Oreal True Match here. The True Match Super Blendable Powder. This is warm. This is a warm powder. This is light ivory. And I'm going to grab that tapered highlight. Again, don't ever use it for highlight. I just really like the way, like, it just goes right under my under eyes, and I just like the way it works on my face. And I'm just going to go in the spots where I put that concealer. I'm going to grab my Luxie here. This is the Luxie 680 Pro Precision Face. I'm going to grab, I liked when I did this the other day, I'm going to go and I'm going to grab this fourth color in right here. That on my brush, tap off, and I'm just going to contour. I'm actually in front of the window today. I moved everything around and got in front of the window, so if the light's kind of off, you know, going back and forth, there's a lot of clouds, lots of wind today. I'm in front of the window trying to get as sunlight as I can, move things around again. I'm going to go ahead and go in just a little bit darker. I'm going to take this shade right here. I don't know, I just kind of like starting off with that shade. Get my nose a little bit. Take some of that up onto my forehead. With the BH Cosmetics bronzer, this is the Brilliance bronzer. It says it has a satin finish, and this is Bronze Babe. This is, I believe, the lightest shade they do have. Oh, let me switch my mirrors here real quick. And I'm just going to lightly go over. I'm going to put some of that on my cheeks a little bit. I'm going to go up into my cheeks today with it. Don't want like a ton of blush today. I'm gonna go back in with the L'Oreal True Match and my tapered highlighter here, and I'm gonna just run that underneath to kind of bring back some of that that lightness there. So since I didn't use my primer and my moisturizer, I don't know, I completely forgot. Just skipped my brain. I don't have a ton of this left, but this is actually probably something I will repurchase or try to find something similar to, because I really did like this. This is the Tarte Ready Set Radiant, and this is a skin mist, and I really enjoy this. It just is like a refresher, and it just helps put some moisture back into the makeup that I've put on. And so, yeah, since I forgot to do my steps correctly, I'm going to put some of this on just to kind of not make my face so dry. Because again, I can get kind of dry, and it's odd. I'm pretty dry during the day. You know, before I put makeup on, I always make sure I moisturize a ton. And then more towards the night, of course, it's like, you know, not of course, some people aren't like this, but more towards night when I've worn my makeup for, I don't know, I want to say 6 to 8 hours, depending on really what I'm doing. Sometimes maybe even 4 to 8 hours. I get, you know, oily right here in my T-zone. Sometimes it's not noticeable. Sometimes it's just more, I can kind of feel it more so. But I forgot to moisturize and prime, so I'm going to put this on my face. This is the Tarte Ready Set Radiant. and I am running out. So I either want to repurchase this or get another or something similar too, because I really do like a spray like this, and I thought I never would. I thought that's pointless, but I really enjoy it. And it smells so good. I really like the smell of this. So just kind of, I don't know, refreshes my face, makes it feel good, I guess. So I went ahead and did my eyebrows real quick, and again, I just used that Covergirl. This is the light brown, 710 soft brown. I'm sorry, not light brown, soft brown. This is the Covergirl, and I've been absolutely loving this. This has been working out for me so well. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Alamar palette today. Let's see here. This is by, and I believe this is her name, it's by the Reina del Caribe, and I'm saying it wrong. I know I am. Reina, I think, is the first name that's correct. And this is the eyeshadow palette volume 1. I know she just came out with another one. Our cosmetics. I'm just going to go ahead and go in with this first one here. I'm going to put this in my as a transition, and that one is Cocoa Taxi. And I'm going to grab my Luxie here. This is the Luxie tapered blending. Just going to get that there on my brush. And I'm going to set this up in my as a transition, and I'm just going to lightly put it all over. Get a little more. And I'm gonna put it down a little more. So then you would just build it up as much as you want. I took it a couple of times and went through, but I just use it as my transition. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Tropico here and this orange, and I'm going to take the same brush and dip in, and I'm going to take this lower down into my crease. And again, I go up just a tad bit more because I have the hooded eyes, and every time I close my eyes, you know, with the crease, you don't see it. So I want to be able to see it. And I'm going to also put it a bit here in my outer corner of my eye. It's a really, really good palette. But if you're going any harder than I am, you might want to do your eyes first, or you might want to, I think there's some e.l.f. Now they might be too thin, but I do think there's some e.l.f. strips that are just a couple dollars you could put under your eye. I have someone on Instagram that I see, she puts them on all the time and uses them a lot. And they seem to work really well for her, but I do see her do her eyes a lot before her foundation too. But yeah, this is a very pigmented palette. It is a very pretty palette. I really do like this one. But yeah, if you are going any harder than I am, you might want to consider doing foundations after, because there is a little bit of fallout. And I'm just going into my crease with this color here and putting it down onto the outer corner of my lid. And I didn't prime my eyes or anything beforehand. I feel like there's a little bit more color on my inner than there is on this side. So I'm just going to take just a little bit and go in just a little bit more right here to even that out. And I'm just going to take that tapered brush and I'm just going to kind of swipe underneath my eye to get rid of some of that fallout there. It wasn't a lot. I just noticed just a little bit right through. I'll go ahead and I'm going to take the Luxie 213 eye shading and I'm going to grab this, and this is another thing I could be saying wrong, the Guatemala, this color down here, and this is the color I'm going to put all over my lid. So after I have all that on my lid, I'm going to go ahead and go back with the tapered blending, and I'm going to take some more of that Tropico, which was that orange, that dark orange shade, and I'm going to go back over on the outer corners. So kind of darken that up just a little bit. Do is I'm going to come down here to this cafecito right here, this dark brown, and I'm going to pat it into my Pro Blending Crease brush. This is a crown brush, and I'm going to take that and go right on the outer. And keep it right on the outer. Just to darken that up just a bit more. And I'm just taking it lightly. I'm not pressing very hard. I'm not doing anything very hard. I'm going very lightly. You just want to darken it up just a tad. And I think this might even be just a tad bit too large. I need to invest in getting some actually like some smaller detail type brushes. I think that would help a lot with looks as well. And then I'm just going to do the same here on the other side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my clean brush here. This is this came out of a BoxyCharm. This is a Blend Beauty. And I think they possibly did something with an SLmissglam, because that's SLmissglam, but it also says BoxyCharm on there. So I think they possibly did something together. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to run over the edges. And on my brush, I'm going to have it to the side. And I'm just going to run over my edges Make sure everything's blended out. Make sure I like how everything's looking here. From the Vintage Cosmetic Company. This is probably like a really good like if you were going to do like a cut crease. But I'm going to go ahead and grab this and use this for my inner corner. And I'm going to grab the Malcon here, up here in the corner. And I'm going to use this as my inner corner highlight. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this brush here, and this is the eye shading brush. And I'm going to take what we had on here, and this is from the one I had trouble saying. So I'm just going to show you the shade. It's from this shade that I had here. And I'm just going to run that under my eye. Ooh. Go ahead and finish up with the Colossal Big Shot. This is Maybelline, and this is the Volume Express Hydro Fuse. I'm going to use a Wet n Wild, and this is the shade Secret Muse. I'm actually going to just use my Studio Pro 5 from BH. And I'm going to take Treasure and Escape, these two here, and this is from the Tarte palette, and I'm going to use these as my highlighter today, because how convenient, they're sitting right in front of me, and they'll just give me a little bit of a glow. Don't want anything super harsh today. I think I say that every time. Alright, so that completes this look. Thank you for watching today, and I hope you come back. This is just kind of like a grungy look, I guess. I don't know. I just kind of came up with it. I really wanted to use that Alamar palette, and so I just kind of came up with a look just, I don't know, just for the heck of it. I don't know. It just kind of came to me as I was doing it. So this is what I came up with today, and I hope that you keep coming back and watching. Please subscribe and like my videos if you enjoyed them. Thank you again for watching my video. Bye.